Behind the meme-worthy name is a real shift in how Gen Z thinks about pleasure, performance pressure, emotional connection, and modern dating. So, what is nutmaxing? And why is it suddenly everywhere? Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel, and hit the bell for more videos. Let's break down the psychology and the cultural shift behind the trend. It reflects a generation obsessed with optimization when Z grew up in the era of optimization. Productivity hacks, fitness tracking, sleep tracking, mental health apps. Now, that same mindset has entered the bedroom. For many young adults, intimacy has become another area to improve and maximize. Performance anxiety is at an all-time high. Dating apps, social media, and constant comparison have created huge pressure to perform. Many young people feel they're being judged constantly, including in intimate situations. Nutmaxing is partly a response to this anxiety, a way of trying to feel more in control. Internet culture loves turning everything into a hack. From biohacking to life hacks, Gen Z loves frameworks and systems. The internet turns complex human experiences into checklists and strategies. This trend follows the same pattern. It's fueled by dating app culture. Dating apps changed how quickly connections happen. Encounters often move fast, sometimes faster than emotional comfort. This creates pressure to make the moment count. Porn literacy is higher than ever. Unlike previous generations, Gen Z grew up with open conversations about unrealistic portrayals of intimacy online. Many young people are actively trying to separate real life from unrealistic expectations. This trend partly reflects that awareness. Self-improvement culture is blending with dating. Gym culture, wellness culture, therapy culture, and dating culture are merging. People want to feel confident in every part of life, including relationships. It's about control in an uncertain dating world. Modern dating can feel unpredictable and emotionally confusing. Having strategies gives people a sense of control in an environment that often feels chaotic. Humor makes awkward topics easier. The name itself is intentionally playful and meme-friendly. Humor helps Gen Z talk about topics that once felt taboo. It highlights the shift toward open conversations. Gen Z is more comfortable discussing intimacy openly than previous generations. Topics once considered private are now part of everyday online conversations. Mental health awareness plays a role. Many young people recognize the emotional side of physical relationships. The trend reflects the connection between mental well-being and intimacy. It's part meme, part real behavior. Like many online trends, it exists both as humor and real lifestyle advice. People joke about it, but also genuinely discuss it. The trend reflects changing masculinity. Young men today face new expectations around emotional intelligence, vulnerability, and connection. This trend shows how masculinity is evolving. Information is more accessible than ever. Advice that once required books or experts is now everywhere online. Young people are learning faster, but also feeling more pressure. Peer influence spreads. Trends, fast TikTok, and short-form content can turn niche ideas into global conversations overnight. It shows how dating became performance-driven. Social media often makes people feel like every part of life is being evaluated. Even private experiences can feel public. Gen Z values transparency. Open discussion reduces shame and stigma around relationships and intimacy. It reflects a desire for confidence. At its core, the trend is about feeling capable, secure, and confident. It's also a reaction to hookup culture. Fast-paced dating has led to new conversations about quality versus quantity of connections. It shows how online culture shapes offline behavior. What starts as memes often becomes real conversation and real change. It's ultimately about connection. Behind the humor and internet slang is a simple goal. People want to feel confident, connected, and understood. It reflects the fear of being average. Social media constantly highlights extremes, making many young people feel pressure to stand out in every area of life. Comparison culture is everywhere. People now compare relationships the same way they compare careers, fitness, and lifestyles. Online advice is replacing traditional guidance. Many young adults learn about dating and intimacy from the internet instead of family or school. It's linked to self-esteem. Confidence in personal relationships often connects to overall self-image. Gen Z talks about vulnerability more openly. Younger generations are more comfortable admitting insecurities and searching for solutions. It's fueled by main character energy. The idea that everyone is the main character of their own story encourages self-focus and self-improvement. It highlights the blending of humor and serious topics. Gen Z often discusses serious topics using humor to make them easier to approach. It shows the impact of influencers. Advice from creators spreads faster than traditional relationship advice ever did. It reflects a desire for self-mastery. Young people want to feel capable and confident in every part of life. It's another example of internet language. Shaping real-life words that start as memes quickly become part of everyday conversations. Conclusion. Every generation rewrites the rules of dating, and every trend, no matter how funny its name sounds, reveals something deeper about how people connect. Nutmaxxing isn't just a meme. It's a reflection of how Gen Z is redefining confidence, communication, and modern relationships.